Last 30 minutes, TriMet announced they will be suspending all service to downtown Portland starting tomorrow afternoon.
TriMet officials tell KOIN 6 this move is over concerns they have about rider safety if any of the planned protests become violent. At this point, we don't know the specific times of the shutdown. We do expect to hear more details from TriMet within the hour. And we'll have much more on this on KOIN.com and a full report on KOIN 6 News at 4.
And here's a list of marches or protests that we know about right now. Later this afternoon, there is a student walkout at Pioneer Courthouse Square and another one tomorrow at noon on the PSU campus. Then on Saturday, some 30,000 people are expected to take part in a women's march. Portland police say they are ready for anything that comes their way.
You may recall that in November we saw a number of Portland businesses vandalized. It cost thousands of dollars in damages.
And Lisa Balick hit the streets this morning to talk to some of those businesses hit the hardest to get their feelings on more protests possibly coming their way. And she starts off our team coverage live in the Pearl District. Lisa, what are business owners doing to protect themselves?
Well, I'll tell you, it's interesting when I came down here today, Jenny and Ken, because I found out a lot of the businesses around here didn't even know about the protest plan for tomorrow until I told them about it. So far, the stores and restaurants that did know plan to be open as usual, but some will have extra security keeping an eye out if the protesters head this way. Now, just like last time, anti-Trump rally organizers are not revealing their route through the city, other than they're starting at Pioneer Courthouse Square around 3:30. But the violence last November here in the Pearl District was up and down Lovejoy with smashed windows, broken doors. Now, I was over here yesterday as well to find out what businesses wanted to ask the police chief and mayor whether this time will be different.
Well, I can't guarantee you're going to be right there in that moment, right? Because it's a lot of people and there's not that many officers. But we will do our level best to try to figure out where the folks, again, who want to hijack a lawful event are going to be and who we think might cause problems.
And you'll be closer to them this time?
We will try, yes.
Now, some local businesses tell me they will be putting up signs in their windows calling for peace, hoping they'll be spared. They sympathize with the protesters' cause, but not the violence. Now, the Chase Bank actually finally got their broken windows replaced just last week. But again, without knowing exactly the route that's planned this time, it's putting everybody around here on edge. Also coming up today at 4, I will be talking this afternoon with the Toyota dealership. If you remember, across the bridge here, hundreds and dozens of cars that were smashed. What are their plans? We'll have that for you coming up today at 4. Live in Northwest Portland, Lisa Balick, KOIN 6 News.
Thanks, Lisa. Also in November, a huge group of high school students walked out of class in protest. That event was supported by the group Portland Resistance.
And we turn now to Jennifer Dowling, who's been checking into whether high school or middle school students might be planning another walkout tomorrow. Jennifer?
Good afternoon. We're at Lincoln High School where everything is quiet now, but who knows what will happen tomorrow. It's definitely something that's on Portland Public Schools' radar. We received a letter indicating that. Now take a look at this video that we had gotten from Pioneer Square during a student walkout earlier. This was a couple months ago. So we received a copy of a letter that explains that Assistant Superintendent for the Office of School Performance is keeping an eye on things. It says, "Dear high school principals, with so much going on politically and continuing over the next several weeks, we anticipate there could be some student organized walkouts. I know you are just re-entering school after a week of weather-related closures, but I encourage you to review your walkout plans with your staff." Now, as for other schools, David Douglas superintendents say they haven't had a protest in a number of years and don't anticipate one tomorrow. Evergreen schools say they haven't heard about any planned protests at all, and the Vancouver School District says they haven't heard of any possible disruptions either. Now, Beaverton schools left us a message saying they are monitoring social media, but also say things appear to be quiet at this point. But that spokesperson added that again, they will be keeping an eye on things, and if something should happen, they say they will use it as a teachable moment. So the school's certainly monitoring the situation tomorrow, but as of yet, we don't have any substantiated protests that will be taking place. Of course, we'll be keeping an eye on that throughout the day tomorrow. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer. Happening now on Capitol Hill, Senate confirmation hearings underway for two of President-elect Donald Trump's